Hello YouTube, it's William. I hope you guys can hear me over the air conditioner. It's hot. It's at 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, we've been getting temperatures and just normal temperatures over 100. So heat index is 110, 115. You would think it was summer or something in Texas. Who would have thought? It's August. So if you don't get out here in the shop before daylight, man, about noon, that grind room gets so hot. Even in the leather room. I've got a new air conditioner for the leather room and the laser room because that little window unit just won't handle it in August. And I just ain't got it installed yet. But hope you can hear me over the lawnmower. I got the neighbor mowing the grass for me. I just can't get to it. So he's kind enough to do that for me. So anyway, I've got, let's do an update right quick. I know I'm a couple days early, but I didn't quite get everything out this past 2 weeks that I'd hoped. This past week, I had one day in the shop. I had my annual physical this week. Mom had a nuclear test done on her heart. She's having some blockage there, so had to deal with that. Dad has got a pulmonary specialist. I mean, it's just been one thing after another. But anyway, let me show you where we're at. And we're still right on track. We ain't ahead, but we're not that far behind either. So anyway, for retail, let's talk about the little list, and everything goes off of this list right here for retail as far as the production knives. This is a production knife list. Has nothing to do with the first runs, second runs, any of the special runs. It has nothing to do with this list. This list is strictly for production knives that is a 10-month wait, okay? I think there's some confusion over that. So right now I have all of the knives through 2611 for production knives. Our handle, I just need to do the shaping of the handle and do some finish grinds on the SKs. I have SKs through 876 serial numbers, handle, ready to shape the handles, then I have to do the finish grinds on the blades. And I'll show you those in the grind room here in a moment. All the deposits for October of 2023 orders is paid. I've received those, thank you. It's just that I was hoping to get everything out this week, but it's going to be into next week before I get all of October's out. But all of October's will be sent out next week, okay? So that will get us through 2611 on the production knives fabrication, okay? Now, let's talk about the what's in works for as special runs like the first runs of the junior field lore. I have being handled right now. They're on a wall. I've already started the first grinds on those through 2840, and I have 2841 through 2847, and this is the junior field lore first runs only, okay? I have those in heat treat right now. So the goal is for the next 2 weeks is to get through 2847 of the first run field lores out the door in the next 2 weeks, okay? So if you're part of that group, then there you have it, all right? So yeah, so that covers the SKs, the junior field lores. Today, the 16th, is the last day to pre-order the Mighty Mini. So if you want one of those, today's the last day. You got to go get it now. I'll put a link in the description below, but it's on my website at the Shop Knives webpage, and you'll see in the title, in the description, last day, okay? So be sure and get one of those if you want a first run pre-order. And those are scheduled to start fabrication in November. So we're looking at getting those out in November, December time frame. So should get there before Christmas, providing catastrophes don't happen, okay? That's the projection, all right? So let's just kind of walk around the shop and see what's going on. I've got I got some of the junior fill lures here. I got more in the shop, in the grind room, and on the table to be wrapped for heat treat. I've got some triple X's that's still going to Ridge Runner in the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye out on their website. When they're ready to sell, they will be on their website, okay? So just be patient, and they'll get them up there. Please don't call them. They were inundated with calls. They don't like that. I have a few of the Master Chefs left in Nitro V, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grind these and put handles on them at some point. I don't know when. Just gotta keep an eye on these updates to know when this is gonna happen. But they're gonna be a listing for production chef's knives here in the near future, and I'm gonna have probably about 10 ready to sell immediately in Nitro V. The production models is gonna be in AEBL, okay? So anyway, if you just want one of those in AEBL, the production models, which will be a 10-month wait, will be in AEBL. But these last 10 that I have in Nitro V is going to go ahead and put the handles on them and list those as, so you can get those immediately. All right? Does it make sense? Okay. And this one is just something, an old blade blank that I was playing around with. We'll see what happens with that. Hint. Who knows when I get a chance get back to it. So anyway, while we're in here sort of quiet, Great Northern Knives finishing up a few of their backlog stuff. The first 10 that we was talking about last update, we're going to do a drops of 10 every week. The first 10 will be classics, okay? Some will be in Sandy, some will be in Saber. If you want a classic and you want a specialty handle for it, then contact Great Northern Knives and let them know. We're only dealing with classics right now, okay? So classics, if you want a classic and you want a special handle for it, contact Great Northern Knives. That's the next drop, and they will be able to accommodate you on that. Should get those to them for handles probably in the next couple of weeks, okay? So anyway, keep an eye out for that. Okay, that's covered wholesale. Let's look in the grind room. See, this is what I'm heat treating for Great Northern. I got some bush tools, some classics, and these are the junior fill lures. It's part of that 22 that's getting ready to ship out in the next couple of weeks of the junior fill lures first runs, okay? So disregard the fans. Hope you guys can hear me. That's not too bad. What's that, 90? 90 degrees. And that's with all 4 fans going. 9 o'clock. Oh, 9:30. All right. So here's the other classics, the 10 I was talking about. Going to Great Northern, getting those prepped, ready for heat treat. Here is through 611. That's 2601. Got handle set, ready to shape. I got 2598, which is a slim. That's ready. I've got all of the SKs through 876. I've got the mini here. This is 2579. So all of October's is right here, ready for me to finish the handles on and do the finish grinds on the SKs. The slims and the mini, the finish grinds is done. I just need to do the handles, okay? So we'll get those out here in the next week. So all through October of 23, orders will be out by the end of next week. By the end of the week after next, we're looking at getting about 22 of the first run fill lures out, the first 22 that was ordered, and start working on the triple X's. Okay, so provided, hopefully we got all the doctor's appointments done for a while. I got to take Daddy to a pulmonary specialist on Monday. So, but anyway, that's afternoon. So trying to schedule anything afternoon so I get something done at the shop in the mornings. Like the nuclear test and physicals and things like that. You got to do lab work early in the morning. The nuclear test for Mom, it was early. Mom has another deal scheduled for next week. They're going to go in and they're going to do some stents and things like that. So all of you guys that are praying, please say a prayer for Mom. I know she's going to be fine, but anyway, it doesn't hurt to keep us in your prayers. So hopefully this will get her back on track. She's been really suffering with this. She's a go-getter and she ain't been able to go get. So it's kind of hard on her. So maybe they get all this straightened out and Mom can get back to doing what she enjoys doing. So here's the first grind's done on the junior field lowers. So just let you know I wasn't fibbing. I don't lie to you guys. I'll tell you like it is. So anyway, I think you guys are up to date. Can't think of anything else. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are fantabulous. Couldn't do this without you. So until the next one, get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Be sure to take a child with you, get the opportunity. Don't forget those plenty of mayonnaise and lots of knives. We'll catch you again very soon. Bye.